with another conversation with one of our Limitless learners. We have Poppy with us today, who's joined our little community from this academic year to help support her with her English SATs because she wanted to do exceptionally well. And she has absolutely smashed it. She's worked hard at home, at school, within our sessions, even though you don't really like homework, do you, Pops? No, and you've put in all of the hard work and did amazingly, so well done. So Poppy, you ready for your first question?
Yeah.
Okie dokie. What things do you like most about our sessions together?
The games for learning.
Oh, okay. Why do you like the games for learning so much?
Because you get to have fun and you learn at the same time.
How do you think that helps you learn then? If you're having fun, is it a way of like helping you to remember anything, or?
Yeah.
Yeah. And how has the tutoring sessions helped you at school then, do you think?
It makes it easier in English when we're doing comprehensions.
Okay, comprehensions. You've also smashed through your grammar as well, to be fair.
Yeah.
You've done so much. You've done your grammar, you've done your comprehension, and you've done amazing spellings. You've done everything. Like a superstar.
Yeah.
Superstar raver. Okay, what do you think's different about school and tutoring then? If you think about our sessions and then what happens at school, what's different about it?
At school, there's other people and you don't get one-to-one for like your level.
Okay. So do you think that tutoring then is like better because you've just got me and you and we can like work things through? Do you think it's like what happens at school in terms of not at your level? What do you mean?
Gets a little confusing sometimes.
Okay, so how is tutoring able to stop it from getting confusing?
By going on that subject, and it will help you.
Definitely. So what we end up doing is, do you remember the Tetris analogy that I showed you, where you've got like little holes in that game where the blocks come down? So you've got the blocks, the coloured blocks that are coming down, and then you've got little holes. I can show you again at some point. Got little holes that appear, and then our job. That's all right. I'll show you again. So our job is to fill in those little holes, isn't it, together, and then hopefully we can then build that learning on top, so that when you're in school, it becomes less scary, less daunting, and then you're thinking, "Wow, I'm getting this now, and nothing's falling through, nothing's missing," which is why it's so useful, I think. And you've, as I said, you've worked so hard in our sessions. It's not a surprise that it's going well at school. All right, this is a hypothetical. Imagine you've got a magic wand, like Harry Potter, and you are going to put one wish of what you would like schools to change. What would it be?
To help like people on the stuff they're stuck on like by themselves, maybe make them understand more.
Okay, so you feel like you need a bit more like individual time, like more personalized learning maybe? Yeah, that would make sense, to be fair. Do you think how do you think that they do like help people?
They sometimes just try and go through it with the class to make it better for that person to understand.
Okay, so it's because of maybe the big classes end up meaning, do you get scared to put up your hand, or you're not worried about that sort of thing?
Not worried about that.
Okay, so it's more about maybe the speed that they're going at or something like that.
Speed.
Yeah, that would make sense, to be fair. Okay, is there anything that I can do to help with that magic wish that you want? Or anything I could do better?
I'm not quite sure.
Oh, okay. Well, you have a think about that, and then you can let me know if you're not too sure of how I could help. Just have a think. And then my last question, Poppy, is one thing that you'd like me to know about our tutoring sessions?
Why are the last two questions hard?
It's because with the last two questions, it's almost thinking about what I can do, isn't it?
Yeah.
They are pretty hard. But you've got time to think about it. You don't have to rush it.
What was the question again?
Okay, one thing that you would like me to know about our tutoring sessions. Could be something that you want me to help with. It might be something that you think is going well. It might be whatever you want it to be.
I feel like I'm doing better at school because of the lessons.
Oh, that's sweet. That's really good, Poppy. I'm really pleased that you're doing better at school and you're feeling more confident and stuff, because I know we've worked a lot on that kind of mindset of not worrying about what other people are doing and just concentrating on what you're doing. Yeah. And
Yeah.
the only person that can do better than you is you. At the end of the day, it doesn't matter about all of those other people and what they're doing. As long as you're improving, which you are every single week, then that's all we can ask for, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Anything that you want to ask me, you can ask me anything. It could be what my favourite colour is, anything.
What's your favourite breed of dog?
Oh, that's a hard one, because you know how much I love Benny the dog. We show Benny the dog so that they know who Benny the dog is. You know how much I love him. So
Benny.
You know, I've always, like in my family, Poppy, we've always had Shih Tzus. Benny's mixed with another cute fluffy dog called a Lhasa, which is a Buddhist guard dog, which is very strange because he's so little, so you wouldn't expect it. So I quite like the Lhasa because they're pretty cool. But I also, which I know that you've just got, I do love a Labrador.
Yeah, everybody likes Labradors because they're so sweet and kind.
Do you know what I love about a Labrador? Is that every Labrador that I've met always brings me a gift when I first come into the house. Don't know why, but like when they're like adults, they always bring me something. And I like that. It's like I'll get a little treat, even though they don't want to give it away. Their bum's shaking so much because they're so excited. They're like this, but they've got this toy in their mouth and they don't want to give it up, but they really want me to like have something. So they're like, oh, have this. And I just think that's really cute. What's your favorite?
Probably wouldn't do that.
But maybe when she gets a little bit older, she might.
She's too playful.
What's your favourite dog?
Dusty.
It would just be Dusty.
Yeah.
Ah, that sounds cool. Any other questions, Poppy, for me before we sign off?
No.
Ah, well, you've done super duper well, and thank you for speaking with me.